Welcome to Unexplained Expedition Mysteries, where every story takes you beyond the ordinary into the unknown. The Vanishing of Flight MH370.
March 8th, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur, heading to Beijing with 239 people on board. But less than an hour into its journey, it simply vanishes. No distress call, no radar signal, just silence and mystery that continues to haunt the world to this day. This is the story of Flight MH370, the plane that disappeared. At 12:41 a.m., MH370 lifted off under clear skies. Everything appeared normal: communication with air traffic control, radar tracking, passenger activity. But at 1:19 a.m., the last words were heard from the cockpit. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Minutes later, the plane's transponder stopped working, and the Boeing 777 disappeared from radar. From that moment on, no one knew where it went or what happened next. What followed became one of the largest and most expensive search operations in aviation history. Dozens of countries joined, scanning vast stretches of the Indian Ocean. At first, the focus was on the South China Sea, the plane's expected route. But then, satellite data revealed something unbelievable. The aircraft had turned sharply west, crossed Malaysia again, and continued flying for hours over the open ocean. But why? Who was in control of the plane? Theories began to multiply. Some believed it was a catastrophic mechanical failure that left the crew unconscious. Others suspected hijacking or even deliberate action by the pilot. Satellite handshakes showed the plane flew for nearly 7 more hours before finally going down somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. But despite years of searching, only small fragments of wreckage were ever found, washed up on distant islands. Even today, experts debate what really happened. Was it a technical malfunction, human decision, or something more sinister? Families still wait for closure, and Flight MH370 remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in modern aviation history. A flight that took off like any other, vanished without a trace, and left behind questions that may never be answered. What do you think happened to Flight MH370? Share your theory in the comments below. And subscribe for more mysteries from Unexplained Expedition Mysteries.